Good morning, everyone. This is the morning we are departing our lovely villa here just outside Palermo. And I got to tell you, last night the proprietor Maria Francesca and her son Gaetano came over, asked how our stay was, and they were really super. And she's an artist, and she gave us a painting, a little watercolor to each of us, and I thought that was really special. I've never had that happen before. Usually when we depart a place like this, we just move on, but they greeted us when we came in, and they came over last night to say goodbye and all that. And what a great stay here. Another thing I found out is that this tower right here is 300 years old. I believe it's this tower that is almost as old as my hometown, Gloucester, Mass, which is 400 years old. But pretty old place. And the city, as we all know, is 3,000 years old. So if you ever come to Palermo, this is a great place to stay. Maria Francesca and her son Gaetano are perfect hosts. I'm going to try to put a link in the details below. And this is a great place to stay. So we're traveling to Forza on the autostrada, but we're taking the coastal route, and we pulled off at this viewing area, and my God, this is nice. What a stark difference between this and the craziness of Palermo. Got a boat down here with some swimmers. What looks like some type of resort area over here with its own private beach. Beautiful rocks jutting out in the front. I could take this easily. And here we are in our car, John the driver. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, after about a 3.5 hour ride from Palermo, we have finally arrived in Forza di Agro. And this is our apartment. This floor and the top floor with the corner deck. And with that said, this is our view. Look at that, huh? That's all beach line. All along here is all beach. These terraced hills, unbelievable. We're 1,600 feet up. Unbelievable switchbacks to get up to this point. And this town, along with another one, which we'll probably go to, is where they filmed The Godfather. I'm going to give you a view from over here. You can see there's not much to see as far as view like the other way, but boy, it drops straight down. And by the way, hopefully you can see it. Basically, out there where those clouds are, that is the active volcano, Mount Etna. So it may be interesting to see that at night. We may see some glowing activity up there, we're not sure. Being here, we're about an hour and 20 minutes away from Mount Etna. Hopefully that's within a safe zone, but I'm not worried about that. We're gonna walk around here for a while. They've been here before, I never have. So this is all new turf to me. Look at all this here. So, I was talking a minute ago how this town was used for Corleone and The Godfather. Apparently it was also used in The Godfather 3. But here you see a bicycle that was used in the movie. You can see a picture of the priest riding the bike. then there's various other pictures here. So I believe these photos are from the Godfather 3, not Godfather 1. And there's other photos over here. I believe the bike was used during an assassination attempt. Okay, I gotta catch up with Johnny. So this is what this is like a, oh look at that wood-fired oven back there. Burning. That's a beauty. Making pizza. A little too early for us to eat yet. We will be eating tonight. Beautiful plaza here, look at this. Overlooking the mountains. And here, we're gonna walk up these old stairs. This is where you start seeing why they use the setting here for the village of Corleone. And because there's a lot of ancientness to this village. There's new parts to it, but there's a lot of old with it. And it's very easy, and we'll get up here. Look, once I get past this spot here, it's very easy to replicate an old town when you just have this in the shot. This beautiful arch. We'll find out the title of it up top here. I can see the sign. Agro Dorazasco. There's a name. I can't pronounce that. Dorazasco. This thing is ancient, all around it, untouched. And look at this scene right here. Take out the cranes and it looks like 100 years old. Beautiful. What a difference between here and Palermo. What a difference. We're gonna walk through here, see what we have. Sicilian church here in Forza, Agro. Look how worn that stone is for the first step into the church. A lot of wear there. Years and years of wear. Look at this old passageway. Leads down besides the church courtyard. Spills out down below here. Got to be very careful because this is not meant for really walking on it, looks like. Look at these alleyways. Old, high walled, keep it cool in the summer. Coming up on an old stone cutter or something. Some type of saw. But this is like a very old part of the town. And then you can see all of a sudden it turns into the new, or at least the newer with newly stuccoed walls and stuff like that. But all around is this age. I love this stuff. This is the type of stuff I like seeing. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
This is where we stayed last time, this one.
Right here.
Here we had the whole thing, all the way down.
Wow. Hold on. I'm gonna spill out down here, see what it looks like. I want to see the view. Yeah, good. It wraps up, so we're gonna walk up here. Look at this view. Wow.
So the church is...
Okay, so we'll probably end up tomorrow going down to the beaches down here, exploring this area. Some really good restaurants, great beaches. Hey! And, you know, it's just a beautiful, beautiful area. You know, Palermo is a nice city, but it's bustling, busy. Then you come out here and it's tranquil. Truly is. It's totally clean. And the views, as you can see, are spectacular. Okay, so we came around the corner, and in back of me is the church that was used in the Godfather 1, where Michael Corleone married Apollonia. And he married her right here. In the movie, you can see them coming out of the church. And it's a beautiful church. Look at this. Old, antique, beautiful little square here with the... If I come down here, this is pretty cool. Come down here, you can see the mountains in the back. And then this walkway goes left. But here, looking over here, right off the tip of that balcony in the distance, you can see Mount Etna with a cloud of smoke around it. And that is an active volcano right now. It is the most active it's been in, I've heard, 10 years. And there is some degree of concern that it may erupt, but we'll see. I know I saw a video the other day of a bunch of tourists running away from it while it activated a little bit. But here, we'll walk up here and I'll show you what the square looks from up here. What the square looks like, I should say. You can imagine how this is a perfect setting for a movie that was taking place in the 1940s, 1950s. It still has a lot of age to it. And this beautiful facade of the church, which is ancient. And then if we go in for a moment, wow. All right, so we're sitting on the bench in the shade after walking around here. We just decided what we're gonna do tomorrow is they have a hop-on, hop-off bus with the Godfather tour. And they also go over to another village where they film scenes there as well. Because a lot of this setting here, they kind of mix the setting of Forza with Savoca, which is another town over. And they mix the two to create one look of the village of Corleone. So, for instance, the Bar Vitelli, where Michael Corleone first asked for the hand of Apollonia, is in Savoca. Supposedly, the church that they got married in is in Savoca, but they used here as some of the backdrop in the street scenes and things like that. So hopefully that'll all be explained to us tomorrow and there'll be better clarification. So, but it's still a lovely place to walk around in. And I think we're going to continue walking. The Queen is up and moving. Yeah, so as I was saying, we're a little bit confused with the whole Godfather filming scenes. So there may be some corrections coming up. Got to have to stay tuned to see if we get corrected or not. But we're walking across this nice plaza Got an old cannon here. And you can see the city in back of me. And we're gonna walk up and check out the view over here. Which again is magnificent. And I believe this is our apartment right here. It's got that large terrace up top, but I don't think they use it for anything like to sit out on because they have balconies. But look at the autostrada going along down there. Then all those beaches. And the beach sand from here looks kind of gray, and I hear it's gravelly, but we'll find out. Look, I don't know if you can see that. Way down. You can see they're building, they got some type of tunnel system they're working on. These hills, boy, they tunnel through them like crazy. The ride down was nice because we kind of hugged the coast, but no sooner did you exit a tunnel where you entered another one. It was tunnel after tunnel after tunnel. But it was a nice ride. It wasn't bad at all. But I will say, what a difference between here and Palermo. This is tranquil here. Palermo is on the flip side of that. So, use your own adjective to describe it. Crazy, bustling, whatever it may be. So, this is beautiful. So we came along another plaza, or came along a terrace, I should say. Look at this view though, huh? A little bit of smoke showing down here. And there's a long stretch of beach. You can see small tunnel down there. Use a lot of tunnels, but this roadway switches back and forth all the way down to the sea level.
It's a Mediterranean. There's like a little town.
And we're gonna walk over here to the bus stop to scope it out. Isn't this beautiful though? It's hard to take. A little warm, but that's fine. Well, we're gonna grab a bite to eat. I think the people in this area don't eat till late, but we're gonna eat a little earlier. Got this rustic fountain in back of me in this very rustic square. Got some type of pizza bar here. The fountain. There's the med. And then we have the mountains rising in the west. Okay, we decided to have a come out for a pizza here, and we're sitting at this place. What is the name of this? Antici, I believe it's the name of it. And we're having a Messina beer. These are big boys. These are the glasses they give you, small glasses, which is fine. But we'll see what we get to order here in a moment. Inside is where the bicycle is that appeared in the Godfather movie. This is the restaurant. So it's a little bit pizzeria type restaurant sitting up on the hill overlooking the Mediterranean. Some of the view is blocked by the buildings over here, but you can see the mountains up here, and then out here you can see the Med.
That's good.
Okay, so I want to show you what we're getting. These are personal pizzas now, and whether I finish this, I don't know, but check this out. Basically mozzarella sauce, mushrooms and olives and artichokes, and they got basically the same thing with minus the artichokes, and they're splitting theirs, but I think one of them may hit up on me for another slice. So this looks pretty tasty. It's a wood-fired pizza oven. There's no metal ovens in there, and it just looks good. Bon appetit. Slowly making our way down these steps, which are not quite perfect for one, and then it's very steep getting down here. And I'll show you back up. Very steep and going down. I'm not sure if the camera does this justice, but I will say we had a really, really good pizza back there. That was a nice meal. Look at that, huh? Take that in. And on Etna, right in the middle there. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is steep. And the treads aren't big enough. The treads aren't big enough. So you gotta kind of go down sideways. You know, in the States, you got a 10-inch tread and a 7-inch rise. Here, these are about a 6-inch tread with about maybe a 6 or a 5-inch rise. Very steep. And if you go down, you're gonna get hurt bad. So you just take your time. This is not a normal way to go around to where we're staying either. But we saw this nice little alleyway, figured we'd take it, and this is where we ended up. So almost there. Almost there. Oh, terra firma.